of all, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer is in India for a 2-day visit. He came with a very big delegation of 125 people from business, academia, and other communities. And India and UK have signed a free trade agreement 2 months back in the month of July, where we have cut down tariffs on various exports and imports, both the countries. And for example, UK can sell whiskey at a cheaper cost in India, and India can sell its shrimp and other marine products at a cheaper cost, seafoods at a cheaper cost in UK. Likewise, there are many good benefits between India and UK trade agreement. And now Keir Starmer, the Labour Party Prime Minister, is in India to have a better trade strategic partnership with India. His visit at this juncture is very important as Donald Trump is imposing exceptional tariffs, extraordinary tariffs, and higher tariffs on India. The opportunities waiting to be seized under the India-UK FTA free trade agreement are unparalleled. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said in Mumbai as he kick-started his first visit to India after assuming charge as the Prime Minister of Britain. It's the biggest deal we have struck since we left the European Union, said Keir Starmer, the British Prime Minister. Mr. Starmer, accompanied by a delegation of nearly 100 entrepreneurs, cultural representatives, and vice chancellors, arrived in Mumbai for a 2-day visit to take advantage of the opportunities brought about by India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement signed in July. It is not just a piece of paper, it's a launchpad for growth. With India set to be the third biggest economy in the world by 2028, and trade with India is going to be very quicker and cheaper for Britain, the opportunities waiting to be seized are unparalleled. It's very important. And he's going to meet Prime Minister, he's going to meet Jaishankar ji and other important delegates from India. And now, most importantly, during this visit on October 9th in Mumbai, the two Prime Ministers, Indian Prime Minister and British Prime Minister, will take stock of the progress in diverse aspects of India-UK Comprehensive Strategic Partnership in line with Vision 2035. Focused and time-bound 10-year roadmap with respect to key pillars in trade and investment, technology, innovation, defense, security, climate and energy, health, education, and people-to-people relations. So, very important historic visit. This is the first visit by the Labour Prime Minister, Mr. Keir Starmer. After even Keir Starmer said this entire India-UK free trade agreement is nothing but one of the topmost trade agreements signed by Britain after Brexit. And the next important news, 42% BC quota. High Court of Telangana is going to continue its hearing today. The suspense over conducting local body elections in Telangana continued, with the High Court deciding to hear the contentions for the second consecutive day, today, that is October 9th also, over the writ petitions challenging 42% reservations for BCs in local bodies. The bench, Chief Justice Aparesh Kumar Singh and Justice G.M. Muhyiddin, have heard arguments of the counsels of the petitioners and the government for over 3 hours. And it was postponed. The arguments are postponed for today also, that is October 9th. So, as you all know, Government of Telangana have extended BC reservations of 42% in local body elections, and challenging this, there were plenty of petitions filed in the High Court of Telangana. Arguments are going on. Let's see. It's a very big suspense whether the local body elections will be conducted in Telangana as per the 42% reservation for BCs or not is a big question. We have to wait and see. It's a big thing. And the other pathetic thing, yesterday and day before yesterday, landslides in Himachal Pradesh, and almost entire mountain appears like completely slided down on a bus, and almost 16 to 18 people died who are passengers of the bus. So, it's a very big tragedy in Himachal Pradesh. And as you all know, because of torrential rains, continuous rains, the situation is not good in various places like Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, and other areas in the hilly regions. So, next important news that is coming up, 11 soldiers among 30 killed amid clashes in Pak border province. So, this is a thing which you need to understand. At least 11 Pakistan military personnel, including a lieutenant colonel and a major, were killed in the clashes with the Taliban militants during an operation in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province bordering Afghanistan. So, the Pakistan government last year notified Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan as a entity which is completely illegal in Pakistan, but the activities are still going on. Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan, TTP, when Pakistan is trying to use its military forces and armed forces to eliminate Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan, TTP. Okay, and Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan is involved in many terror activities inside Pakistan. This is a thing which you need to remember. And Afghanistan foreign minister is coming to India today for an 8-day visit. Amir Khan Muttaqi is coming. Especially the present Taliban government wanted to have a relationship with India. And as you all know, India have not yet officially recognized Taliban government in Pakistan. So for improving India-Afghanistan relations, particularly before 2021, from 2001 to 2021, India have done many things in Afghanistan, including constructing schools for girls. Example, Habibia Girls School. India constructed Salma Dam, which is also called as India-Afghanistan Friendship Dam. And India also constructed many road projects like Jalang, Dalaram Road, etc. So now India-Afghanistan wants extension of support from India in all respects, particularly recognition of Taliban government by India is one of the major requests by the Afghanistan government. And India also have its own advantage to recognize that. Let's see whether India will recognize the Taliban government officially in Afghanistan or not. So anyhow, Afghanistan Foreign Minister, Mr. Muttaqi, Amir Khan Muttaqi is coming to India today. And Nobel Prize in Chemistry awarded to 3 scientists for developing metal organic structures. Swedish Royal Academy of Sciences announced the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. The announcement was made by the Swedish Academy, and 3 important scientists, Susumu Kitagawa, Richard Robson, Omar Yagi, have been awarded the 2025 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for the development of metal organic structures. So, kindly follow the Nobel Prize announcements, which is very important. And the next important news, a big news for IR, is in America, California state recognized Diwali as an official festival. The governor of California have given a notification yesterday recognizing Diwali as an official festival, and already Pennsylvania and Connecticut, already 2 states, Pennsylvania and Connecticut, recognized Diwali as a official festival. Now California is the 3rd state in America to recognize Diwali as an official festival. Around 9.6 lakh Indo-Americans reside in California, and most importantly, 20% of the Indian American population is in California. As you all know, California hosts Silicon Valley, and various Indians reside there. And most importantly, if you observe our soft power, our culture, our cuisine, our festivals, our food, they are all becoming famous in other countries. For example, chicken tikka masala is a national dish in Britain, UK. In the same way, yoga is being properly practiced in Brazil. And if you see now, Diwali festival, already White House celebrates Diwali festival, and Telugu is one of the fastest growing languages in America. So if you see all these things, our culture is being recognized properly in various countries, and I can tell you, India's soft power is being enhanced, improved, and our soft power is being felt everywhere. So this California governor signs Diwali bill into a law. This is very important and interesting news. So cough syrup. Many children, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, died after consuming cough syrup. The World Health Organization sought clarification from Indian authorities on whether the cough syrup linked to deaths in the country was exported. World Health Organization said it would assess the need for global medical products alert on cough syrup once official confirmation was received by Indian authorities. At least 20 kids have died in Madhya Pradesh due to kidney infections caused by the consumption of contaminated cold reef cough syrup. It's a dangerous thing, cough syrup. And Rajasthan's Namo Biodiversity Park. Rajasthan's first biodiversity park, named Namo Biodiversity Park or Namo 1, was inaugurated at Pratapband, Alwar. The event featured a symbolic tree plantation and was led by Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav. The park aims to enhance regional greenery and improve air quality. And Rajasthan have its first biodiversity park, Namo Biodiversity Park. And PM Modi yesterday inaugurated Navi Mumbai International Airport. Now Mumbai have two international airports. One is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport. Second is Navi Mumbai Airport. As you all know, India's air traffic is going on, and Mumbai is the financial capital of India. And Navi Mumbai, if you this present airport, it is almost 40 kilometers away from the uh, South Mumbai. So having a second airport, international airport in Mumbai is very, very important. And it's a modern, sophisticated, advanced airport. And if all phases are completed, it can accommodate almost crores of passengers annually. The Navi Mumbai International Airport.